The last step in the spreadsheet tune-up is to color code any cells that you think would benefit from visual feedback. You can highlight cells that meet a specific criteria or color code values in a column so that you can easily see what's going on at a glance. It's very easy to set up and it can have a big impact. I'm going to show you two examples of color coding. The first one is in this days to cutoff column. I have some values that are greater than 0, some that are equal to 0, and some that are negative. So I want to only highlight the negative numbers and I want them to be red. So I'm going to select this entire column and go down here to this button that pops up. It's called the Quick Analysis tool. These are smart suggestions for what Excel thinks I might want to highlight or change the formatting. So the actual feature in Excel for color coding is called conditional formatting. So you can just hover over these buttons and see if any of them meet your criteria. I like this color scale because it does highlight the negative numbers in red, but it's doing it based on like how far away from 0 it is. So that's not what I want. So I'm going to Control Z and undo that. So the smart suggestions didn't work in this case. They're always good to try that. So instead I'm going to go up to this Home tab and go to Conditional Formatting and click on Highlight Cells Rules and say less than, because I want to highlight, and you can see this little box pops up, format cells that are less than 0. And there's an automatic, or there's some default options here for, there we go. I just want red text. There we go. Now, anytime a negative number is in this cell, it will turn red in this column. So that's one example. The next one is true color coding, where each value in this QC status column will have a different color. This is really great for trackers and, like I was talking about, visual feedback. Anytime it would help to see something about that data at a glance, because color makes a big impact visually. So I'm going to select this column and go back down to the Quick Analysis tool. You can see these options are different because it's smart, because it knows that this is text. So it's not going to give me any number criteria. And I'm going to say text equal to, and it automatically grabbed one of the values. If it's QC passed, I want it to be green, and I am going to just use the default options. And you have to now go through and do that same exact thing where you say equals for every option. So for ready for QC, I'm going to make that be, yellow, and then equal to QC failed will be red. There we go. And now, just by scrolling through the table, you can see how you can get a sense for like how many of these are passed, how many of them have failed, and you can easily, so much easier, pick out the ones that have failed just by color coding based on that condition. So anyway, that feature is called conditional formatting. There are like limitless options, but I encourage you just to go through these few and see if any of these will suit your needs. The steps in this training are just the beginning. If you've been following along and implementing the steps as we go, your spreadsheet is probably already feeling easier to use. Your data is more tangible and more accessible. I hope you feel more confident that you can implement these amazing Excel features because they are actually simple, easy to use, and you don't have to memorize formulas or practice endlessly. Thank you so much for watching the Spreadsheet Tune-Up mini course. I hope you've enjoyed it and learned a lot. If you have, make sure to subscribe, and you can find another video from my channel right here.